Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. This is the Old Man in Digital World, and I'm here with you, and we're looking at the game Myth of Empires. Really neat game. I do enjoy this. It's a Chinese game, which isn't great, but I do like the style of this game. It's an MMO, it's a survival game. It's kind of interesting. I've played about 20 hours of it. I wasn't intending to. I figured I'd learn some of the basics and then give it a go with you guys. But really, it's very intriguing. You get wrapped up into it. So this is a pre-existing character model. The character creation, not too bad. Kind of interesting. We'll go right on in. I'm going to create a, let's see. We'll try and find a server that's not too full. The game's been getting a lot of attention. It's becoming more and more interested. People are finding it interesting. So I'm looking for a English, so one of the EU servers. The pings are a bit high. Not too bad. So let's join that server. Sadly, you can only have one character on the server at a time. And as far as I can tell, no matter which server you go to, no matter which area you're picking, it always starts off with the same map. The game is in early access, so you're always getting the same exact map every single time. It's always this map. You always have a choice of a plain, a plain, a plain, and the forest. Forest seems to be the best starting location. When I played it before, I went across this river, and I went over across this way, and I made a base over here. I'm thinking I need flat land, so either I would want to put a base maybe over here for an early starting base, which lets me fish, but it also gives me flat area, and there's a mine over this way, which is one option. Or I can go maybe, I'm assuming there's a lot of people over there. I'm thinking maybe right here. So we're going to try and make our way inland towards this area. That's my goal. I'm going to go somewhere inland over this way and see if I can find a flat area that I can make a base and then be able to move around from there. So let's enter the game. And I'm on a PvE server, so that's good. Okay. And as you can see, there's plenty of players already. So people already have a bunch of stuff. Standard early game survival game collection. So, early in the game, first things you want to do, like any survival game, you want to just collect everything. You're going to want to have a whole ton of. Number one thing you want in this game is grass, grass, grass. You cannot have enough grass. That is an absolute fact. You need grass like crazy. No matter what you want to build, no matter what it is you're thinking you're going to make, you're going to need grass like crazy. Can't have enough grass. You want to save all the seeds that you get. Don't throw out the seeds. You want to save them. You're not going to be able to use them until probably closer to level 15, 18, 20, somewhere in there. But you want to save the seeds. But one of the nice things about being on, not in the plains, but being in the forest, you get to collect a bunch of stuff almost immediately. If you hit B, that will let you just automatically continue to do whatever. So punching, kicking, shooting. B lets you just hold down the collection button and you'll just continue to keep doing it until you release the button. There's a warthog over there, a boar. Do not mess with them. They will kill you. Basically, at this level, almost everything will kill you pretty much instantly. Oh, someone's dead body. Someone was messing with the boar, and they're dead over there. This is a PvE server, so you're not going to see... don't got to worry about getting killed. Besides, you start off in PvE anyway. Oh, well, there's a little lag. But you start off in a PvE anyway. And level 16, you get to choose if you want to be in a PvP server. Okay, let's take a look at the map. M for map. And here we are. I'm going to take a look at my inventory in a moment. I might as well look at it now. So in inventory, we've got some rocks, we've got some bark, we got some branches, we've got seeds. What is this? Flax, soybeans, flax, sorghum, wheat, rice. Okay. We've got a toad, which I can turn to food. We've got locusts, which we can turn to food. We're going to need that in a few minutes. We've got some flowers. Okay. Alright. Let's craft, we'll craft 49 of those. Because I have almost 500. And the grass is stacks of 500, so that'll be fine. Leave that be. And you can... grass is stacks of 500, and I can, as you can see, I can work on the inventory crafting while I continue to go out and still collect more stuff. Which is cool. So unless you're using something, and you'll see later on when I'm actually using some of the workbenches that I'll be creating, then you're actually stuck and you can't do something else. But if you're just having it made, if I'm like I am right now, since there's no workbench, I get to collect stuff as it's being created. So one doesn't take away from the other. Alright, let's see where we're at. What do we got here? Alright, so we've got rope, which I need. I'll make more rope. Well, let's make 2 stone axe. Well, at least one of those. And then we'll craft another 49 of that. Okay. Scorpions are food, toads are food, locusts are food at the moment. So that's my food. Flax is for making clothing. Won't need that for a while. Need lots of branches. Need a ton of flax. Building up some wood wouldn't hurt right now. I have a backup because I'm going to burn through these guys quick. Well, that's good enough for now. Actually, let's take a look. So I got some skills. We got beginners. We're going to need to be able to make a fire. The weave, might as well, because I'm not going to use up these fast enough. Just not going to happen. This is for base building, so yes, I want to build that. I want to build that. I want to build support. I want the door. Defense is not so important right away. We'll go with that. We'll take the ladder too. I want to make a pole arm. I want a bow. I'm going to make a bow almost immediately. Throwing rocks, yeah. We'll be able to make armor in a little bit. We're going to need healing, which is really not necessary because we can't really do anything with it. This is for taming a horse. We're going to do that as soon as possible. That's level 8. Item level 8. Okay, we got to get to that. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so these are where we get to use skill points. These expertise points. And one-handed, if I'm fighting, don't need that right now. I'm going to need the bow in a second, but before I need that, I need lumberjack. And one, because I'm going to be doing a lot of lumberjack. A lot of lumberjack. I'm going to be doing mining. You know what? I'm going to take all of lumberjack. All 5 points into that. So that I'm going to get 6 times the experience for being able to go out and get wood. And I'm going to be doing a lot of that. I really, really advise you. You want to get wood. Seriously want to get wood. And a little bit better. You're going to seriously want to get a lot of wood to start off with. Because you're going to be constantly getting that. Also, mining, going to be constantly using that. So, we're going to put skill points in that because we're going to be doing these two all day long. In terms of the first 20 levels or so, these two are going to be huge. Physique is going to come up soon, but I'm going to get the bow is the next thing I'm going to put it in. I'm going to make a bow, and then I'm going to be using that a lot. So, that'll be huge. That way. Yep. I just want to see, I want to find everything that I can find. We're going to need stuff as we go. You do have a weight limit to keep in mind. So, do keep in mind you got a weight limit. There are roving bands of wolves that will kill you. I'm not even going to bother trying to chase down the deer. They're too hard right now. I just need stones, I need grass, I need wood. Tons of grass. I don't have enough grass. I cannot emphasize that enough. And we can make a whole bunch of stuff now. Want to make a bow. Want to make arrows. Bow and arrow skills suck right now. I could make armor, but there's really no need right now because I'm going to get better armor in a little bit. I could make, all this other stuff. I am going to need a campfire. I'll make that because I'm going to need to cook some of the food. And we are almost to the full weight. So that's going to be a little rough. Let's make more rope. Again, you cannot have enough rope. As you can see, I made over 100. I'm down to the 80s already. It just goes fast. Everything uses rope. Everything. You cannot have enough rope. Let's see. There should be some recipes. So, what do I want? This gives me the tailor's bench and the weapon bench. So I want that. Fishing I won't need for a while. Defenses I don't need. I don't need it, but you know what? I'll get the pole arm just because. Don't really need it right now. And like I said, can make better armor almost immediately. Keen sight, so you can see better. I don't actually use that. I almost never use it. Talents, we don't have any yet. But just to show you, my lumberjack is already up to 157, which means you can get all of these. These are perks, and these perks will increase, and right about here is when you have to actually pay for them, and you'll get perk points. You'll pay for them from about 350, right about here. You'll start paying for these perk points, but up until then you can get them all free. So since we can get them free, we will take them. Can't see you. Oh, where is he? No, there he is. Come on. Your skill is horrible at this point. We're getting some hide. Where's the other one? There he is. Since we don't have the stone knife yet, which will make our skinning better. Come on. There we go. So we're getting some bone. Where am I on the map? There we go. Let's move on forward. So far we're doing alright. We've got first day going well. Early in the day. Another rabbit. Really? And so you find certain areas. So that's rabbits. I don't know. I don't remember what those are. There's some players over there. And let me see. Where am I? What do we got so far? So we got some rabbit food. We got some bones. Some coarse fur. We've got more than enough of those guys. 115 in weight. Now one more rabbit, why not? We are down on food, so time to put down the fire. Let's put down our campfire now. Okay. We'll put down a campfire real quick. It's opened up and loaded up. So now for the campfire, we're going to take a bunch of these guys. We'll just load them in. We'll put in scorpions, and the toads, and the meat. Give us plenty of food. It's more food than we actually need, quite honestly. And let's take branches, because We'll split that off. We don't need more than 10. Probably won't even use that many, quite honestly. Alright, so that'll give me that. Let's cook. We'll max out meat. We'll max out frogs, because they'll spoil otherwise. We'll max out the scorpions. And as for these guys, we'll use like 10 of them, should be fine. And actually, I should have used them. See, now I can go around and continue to collect, which is more important to me right now. But if you use it, you'll get more of a bonus. I'm more concerned about collecting stuff, getting the gear we need. Check on the food, which should be just about ready. Yep, and so I'll take the food over. We'll put meat down there, toads down there. Still cooking. And let's eat. When you're eating food, wait for the 10-second timer to go up. As you see, there's a 10-second timer. Let that run down before you eat any other food. This way you get the maximum bonus out of the food. So you want to always let it just run right on down. You want to save your wood ash. You're going to need that later. Some of this is going to spoil. That's good. You want that because you're going to need it for the farming, which comes later. But you're going to need, for farming, you need things to spoil. So spoiling the meat, spoiling some of the extra stuff that you have, not a bad thing. You want to save the wood ash. You're going to need that for the farming. Sand you need. Like any of these games, anytime you have a survival game, everything is useful for something. Keep in mind, I am at my weight limit. Once you go over the weight limit, at about 200% of weight, you can't move. Right now I'll be slowed down, but any more and I won't be able to move. So I need some more coarse hides for all of this stuff. If you can catch them when they're sitting or hit them in the head, you get an extra bonus. So if he's going to sit down, once they calm down, and forget that I'm here, I will get a much better bonus. And he's not very high level, so I should be able to blast him good. They don't see me as well here. There, see that one sitting down? Yeah, we'll just nail them all. There you go. Nope. Are you hiding behind a rock? I can't see you. Is a rock in the way or something? Oh, there you are. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, really? Oh, I hate this. I'm so hard. Arrows, I'm so bad with that. I really am. And there you are. All right, good hit. God, you're not dead. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong one. That's why. Gotcha. What? Oh, I hate the lag. Gotcha. Gotcha. Bang. Alright. Nope, not dead yet. Not dead yet. Learning the bow is so difficult. And I should be getting a bonus, but I'll wait for that. Where are you? They're coming. There you go. There's one. I'll just use him. And we'll get some hide and we'll get some meat. Where's the bone? I need some bone. Alright, where are we on the map? That way? That way. And we'll make more rope. Because you can never have too much. And I have enough to make... Okay. So let's make that. That'll use up a bunch of stuff, but that's fine. 43. Alright, good. Foxes, do not attack foxes right now. If you attack the foxes, they will gang up on you when they attack you. More twigs, more rocks, more branches. Oh, actually, let's check out skill levels. What can I do? No. No bow. Precision. Take that right now. Physique. Okay. Mining. No, but I want another one in mining. Lumberjack. Alright, we're good. Hunting. Not quite. Planting. Not yet. They've got construction. Yes. I want that one. And tools. Yes. Now I can make... Oh, good. Which means I can make... I now should be able to make a... Yep. We're going to make a scythe. And then we'll make a knife. I should have armor. 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 How far are we from this thing? It should be that way. That way. I'm thinking we're getting close to a copper mine if we're finding copper. So that's not good. That's not bad. Copper is good. I'm going to get some more food in a second. Once we get all the copper here. Probably going to be able to wait in a second. Don't see anything. That looks like a stronghold. Hey! We can get followers. Followers are important. And we can ask them what they need for us to join them. What do you want? You want bandages? Okay. And you want... What do you want? You want a leather helmet. Okay. And let's mark this on the map. Mark it on the map. Mark, let's see. And these are vagrants. So these are followers that you can get for the game. So these vagrants are people you can get to work for you, and they'll take care of minion type stuff, miscellaneous stuff once you create a base. So now we want to go find and make my base. So far we've done pretty well. We were up to like level 13, and it's time to make a base. So I'm thinking we run straight through this way, and then we'll make a decision somewhere around here to get up. I'm thinking up this way. That's where I made my last base, and I know there's copper in this area and a couple of copper mines in this area. So I'm thinking going this way. This way seems to be the best way. As long as I don't run into wolves, I'll be happy. As long as I don't run into wolves, I will be happy. Got here. Oh ho! Well, someone decided to make a base of sorts. Running speed is pretty slow. They could make it much faster. I mean, that's running. And mind you, I'm just about encumbered, so I get that, but still, pretty slow. And walking speed isn't, all that great either. So someone cleared off a whole area over here. Probably a guild of some sort. Hey, and we've got more potential guys, more vagrants. So what do they got? What do they want? You want 7 locusts. That's a good one. And you're level 14. That's not bad. To start with, that's not bad. And you want raw meat. Okay. Alright. We're going to mark this on the map too. 7. We'll call it 10 just to be 10 locusts. 4. Oh, and there's a horse. What level is that horse? If I can get a horse, that'll make life a lot easier. That's 5. Okay. Aye. Something's being attacked. I don't want to spook them. No, don't. That's another stronghold. Kind of sure they'll kill me if I... Is there an NPC here? I don't see any NPCs, so I'm going to try and rob the place. If I can. If there's anything I can take, I'm going to try and take it. No. I'm pretty sure there's nothing... No. They're not letting me take anything yet. I mean, if there's anything I can take from here. No. And an island. So there's an island. Let's see. There's some land. That's decent land. A river. Someone's on there already. There's clay. I want to be somewhere near here. I'm thinking on the far side though. Or flat. I need flat land. And everywhere that there's really good flat land, everyone seems to be. Yep, they got flat land. They've got flat land. I'm not the first one to find this. So, someone's there, someone's there, someone's there. Lots of people. Okay, so good idea. Other people already had it. What do we got over here? Oh, the farm. And more vagrants with it. So that's the farmland. Alright, we got a farm. What's over here? I'm almost where I was thinking of. So we're pretty close to the area I was thinking of. Going down this hill, to my left is a copper mine. And to the right is an area I think is much better to build into. See, that's it right in front of us. That area is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking that would be the area I want to go to. So let me look here. So this is what I was kind of thinking of, but I mean, there's this whole area over here that could be much better. Because I know where I am right here, and these are copper. So I'm thinking either way over there, which is higher level. So I'm thinking somewhere around here. Let's go across the bridge and see. Ooh, overlooking the waterfall? I like that. I want to look at the waterfall. That's kind of cool. This is pretty good. This isn't bad. This is not bad. I got a waterfall to look at. So let's make a flag. I need coarse hide. Do I have a coarse hide? I have linen. Of course not. So, should be a nice safe spot. And that'll be 2 hours. So first 2 hours of the game, we've gotten up to level 14. We found a spot for a base, which is decent. Not the best, but decent. Has a nice view at least. It's close enough to the water that I can do things like fishing. I'll be able to get straw. It's not too terribly far from mining. A little far, but not terrible. Don't need a big base, just a little basic base. And that should be okay. Plus it's got some animals around it. It's got some vagrants, some workers there. So I can make it work. So it's a pretty interesting game. I like it. And so that's been our first try with it. And I think it's pretty good.